Hey guys, this is Dominic from Diode, and today I want to talk about the newest update to Diode Collab that we have been working on, and we are very excited that this is now going into full release. So Diode Collab is your self-custody solution for your data and your messages. And I want to go into that a little bit and then look at what we're doing with canisters and with ICP and what that means for you and for our customers and for everyone who wants to try and check out Diode. So Diode Collab is our collaboration suite that works on top of the Diode network. So it means you can share your files, you can have your conversations, pretty much like you could have in Slack or Discord, but the difference is you keep your data. So there is no Discord server, there's no Slack server, there's not even a Diode server involved. And that whole thing works because there's a peer-to-peer network. So I put here these little Diode icons around, and those are usually like everyone in your group. So for example, here I created Frankie and Rosie and Herbert and Loki. So if these are online, they can actually share data. And this is very similar to what people might have learned from BitTorrent. So it's a peer-to-peer network sharing all the data, which means that they never go out to a server that is owned by a third party, owned by somebody you don't know, owned by somebody that is not in your peer group. So this all is self-custody, it stays with you. And the new thing we're bringing here is an always-on canister. So now, in this example, for example, Rosie, Herbert, Loki, they are offline, and so we cannot sync with them, right? And so the data is not available. Like when Loki uploaded a new file, Frankie now cannot read it. But doesn't this sound like a server to you, like this always-on canister? So what is self-custody about this? Let's talk about that real quick. And this is part of the Internet Computer project. So it's a blockchain project that is very much along the idea of not your keys, not your wallet, not your keys, not your data. And so Canister is a blockchain machine, you could imagine, living on the chain. It's a smart contract that is deployed on chain and that has mathematically secured, which means you have an owner defined in a cryptographic sense, and that owner is the same person who also runs the zone. Now, this canister can do a couple of things. It can execute code, it can store data, and it also has an address and an identity on chain. In addition to that, this canister can also encrypt all the data it stores. So this canister runs on blockchain, but still the data can be encrypted. And this is actually what we did here with Diode Collab. We're one of the first ones to use so-called vetKEY encryption technology, so that even the canister itself cannot decrypt the data, only your friends can decrypt it. I want to share what this actually looks like. So here we are. I have set up Frankie and Loki, and so both of these instances are running now on my machine. And as you can see, from Frankie's perspective, Loki is online, Loki is here, right? So I have messages, I can send them more messages. I can send Loki direct message, hey Loki. And because Loki is online, he will receive that message immediately peer-to-peer, right? There's no server involved, there's nothing else involved. It's directly going from Frankie to Loki. Now, what happens if Loki is not online? And this is where canisters now come to play. So this zone here, I'm going to go to the zone settings and to the zone identification. This zone runs a canister. So it's deployed on the internet computer. And every time I send a message, it is also replicated to the canister. And that enables anyone else to fetch these messages. So I want to do that real quick. And I want to do this with a file example, right? So we can also share files. So we have Loki's online and Frankie's online. And what we want to do, and we can see that here from Frankie's view, Loki is shown online, and from Loki's view, Frankie is shown online. We're going to create like a new directory here. And we want to do all of that while Loki is offline, so to show that the canister is in action. So I'm going to quit Loki. Loki is not green anymore. He's not online. Going to create a new folder with and to this folder, I want to add like let's see the marathon picture. We're going to bring that in here. we can see there's progress on the upload. And so this upload is happening to the canister now. This is where the file is going because there's nobody else from a team who's online for direct peer-to-peer sharing. So this is uploaded now. It's green. We're gonna quit Frankie. And now we're gonna restart Loki. I'm gonna do that from command line. Don't worry, you don't have to do this. It's just the way I manage multiple users. Going back here, and we will see that this picture is gonna, the new folder and the picture is gonna appear as Loki's machine is connecting back to the canister and reading the most recent data. So I see pictures now here. I see marathon. This file is not yet synced. It just, he only knows, like Loki only knows it exists, but we want to download this file from the canister. And so as that is happening, we got the file. And so that's really what canisters provide. They provide for messages, for attachments in chat, and now also for all the files in Diode, a way to make them always available. I'm really happy that we finally get to this feature, and this is really bringing the experience on par with like cloud-based solutions, but you don't have to give up on your custody on your data. So I hope that way more people will try and give Diode Collab a try, and go to our website, download it, try it on your mobile, try it on your desktop, and give us your feedback. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.